Hello, hello. So I'm going to do about 30 minutes of just a gentle, somewhat vinyasa driven, wake up in the morning, shake off the morning stressors kind of practice. So let's get started in a cross-legged seat. Resting your hands on your lap, closing your eyes. And just take a few moments to come into your breath. Just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And aligning your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Relax tension from the shoulders and find your breath. Allowing each in-breath to expand your abdomen, rib cage, and chest. And each out-breath to create a subtle recoiling inward of the chest, rib cage, and abdomen. Taking slow, deep, steady breaths. Good, now on the next in-breath that you take, allow your arms to slowly rise up, spiraling the triceps inward, connecting the palms and the pinkies overhead. Really lengthen the spine and kind of shimmy left and right, releasing tension. Feel the spine elongate. And then exhale, release the hands back down. Let's do that 2 more times, adding on. Inhale, reach the arms up, spiraling the triceps inward. Now interlace the fingers, draw the palms up, and really lengthen. Keep rooting the seat, and this time inhale, open up through the chest, leaning back slightly, and then exhale, pull the belly button in, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, round the thoracic spine, and look inward. Good, now inhale, restack the spine, and exhale, release the arms. 1 more time, inhale, arms rise, palms touch, and exhale, take a little side bend to your left, fan the right rib cage out, exhaling, bringing your left arm down, and go ahead and press into the left hand, sending your right rib cage to the right as you look toward the right bicep. Good, now inhale, restack, palms touch, exhale, little side bend to the right, fan the left rib cage out, look to the left. Next exhale, reach your right arm down. Go up and over to your right. Keep fanning the left rib cage out. Breathe. Now inhale, come on up, palms touch. And exhale, release the arms down. Let's draw the shoulders back. Let's inhale, open the arms out, turn the palms back. And as you exhale, interlace your fingers, draw your knuckles down toward or to the mat. Lift the chest, allow the collarbones to broaden, and rock a little bit left and right. Keep rooting the seat, keep breathing. Feel the shoulders open up. Good. Now inhale, restack. Exhale, release the hands, sweeping them forward. Inhale, draw the tailbone back, fingertips press down. And as you exhale, walk on out, hinging from the hips, rooting your seat and lengthen your spine. As you do this, draw the shoulders back, press the outer thighs down, and feel almost like you're pulling the earth towards you as you send your chest forward. Keep rooting the sits bones down. Another couple of breaths, let the spine lengthen. Good, now inhale, slowly bring the spine back up, roll the shoulders back. Let's take a twist. Let's exhale, rotate the upper body to the right, placing the left arm to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, add a gentle twist. And 1 more time, inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist. Now inhale, return the spine to center. Let's switch the cross of the legs, opposite leg in front or on top. Reroot the seat, lengthen the spine, draw the shoulders down. Let's exhale, rotate to the left, right arm to the outside of the left thigh, left arm is behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, add a gentle twist. 1 more breath like this. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist. Good, on the next in-breath, return to center. Draw the shoulders back, lengthen through the spine. Now from here, take your right fingertips down to the mat, draw the right shoulder back, press the right palm down now, push the earth away from you, open your left arm at a diagonal and exhale, rotate to the left, turn the left palm away from you and bring the top of the hand to the small of the back or wrap it around your right outer hip. Keep drawing your left shoulder back, look over the left shoulder and draw your right hip back. Feel the right side of your neck stretch as you look to the left. Feel a stretch along the left side of the rib cage. 1 more breath like this. Now we're going to inhale, reach the left arm up, return to center, and exhale, come back down. Placing the left fingertips to the earth, draw the left shoulder back, plant the left palm, inhale, take your diagonal line. Then as you're ready, exhale, rotate to your right, puff the chest out, turn the right palm away from you, top of the hand to the small of the back, or to your left outer hip. Inhale, grow tall, exhale, rotate, feel the stretch along the front of the right shoulder. Couple more breaths. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, rotate. Feel the left side of the neck stretch as you look over the right shoulder. Good, now inhale, return to center, arm diagonal. Exhale, bring both hands down. Let's roll those shoulders back, sit up nice and tall. Good, now let's go ahead and come up to all fours. We're gonna place the wrists directly underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips. Tuck your toes, lengthen your spine, spread your fingers out and pull your belly in. Now let's exhale, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, hollow out the belly, round the thoracic spine, rock back slightly in an angry cat as you look inward. Then inhale, point the toes, lengthen the tailbone, unfurl the spine, shoulders back, chest forward, cow. Again, exhale, tuck toes, hollow out the belly, round the thoracic spine, rock back slightly in cat. And then inhale, point the toes, lengthen the tailbone, unfurl the spine. Good, one more time. Exhale, tuck toes, hollow out your belly, round your thoracic spine, rock back slightly in cat, look inward. And then inhale, point the toes, lengthen the tailbone, unfurl the spine, shoulders back, chest forward, cow. Now go ahead and tuck your toes, lengthen through the spine. Keep your knees about hip width apart, wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale, open the left arm up, draw the right hip back, look up. Then exhale, dive the left arm underneath the right, threading the needle, bringing the left shoulder down and left side of the head down. Draw the left hip back as you do this. Now reach your right arm forward, pressing your fingertips to the earth, and draw your right shoulder back as you send your left hip back. Feel a big stretch along the left outer hip into that left shoulder. Now if you want to add on, inhale, reach the right arm up, turn the right palm away from you, top of the hand to the small of the back, or to your left outer hip, and try to deepen the rotation here. Keep breathing. If you wanted to add on, you can feel free to straighten out your right leg and just extend out through that right heel, keep squaring the hips. So the left hip goes back, the right hip goes forward, press into the left shoulder and draw the right shoulder back. Good, we're going to deconstruct this pose by exhaling, bringing the right knee back underneath the right hip. Inhale, the right arm rises. Exhale, right wrist underneath right shoulder. Inhale, come on up, left arm rises. Then exhale, return the left hand down. Lengthen your spine once again. Draw the left shoulder back, inhale, the right arm rises. Exhale, dive the right arm underneath that left arm, bring the right shoulder down, right side of the head down. Go ahead, extend your left arm forward, come up onto fingertips and draw the left shoulder back. Keep reaching through the right fingertips. Keep drawing your right hip back. You could stay here or inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, turn the left palm away from you, top of the hands to the small of the back or to your right outer hip and draw the left inner elbow back. Keep squaring your hips. You can go ahead, extend your left leg back. Drive the left heel away from you. Again, keep trying to square the hips, drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Let's deconstruct this pose, bringing the left knee underneath the left hip. Inhale, the left arm rises. Exhale, left wrist underneath left shoulder. Inhale, the right arm rises into rotation. And then exhale, return to center. So now walk your wrists slightly forward of the shoulders. Spread your fingers out wide, tuck your toes. Exhaling, lifting the hips up and drawing the heels back into a downward facing dog. Lengthen through your spine. Allow the collarbones to broaden. Gazing back at your feet. Start to gently move your hips a little bit left and right. Just releasing tension here. Feeling the hamstrings go stretch. Good. Now return back to center, keep drawing the chest toward the thighs and try to sink your heels. If your heels don't touch the ground, no worries, you can bend your knees a little bit. If they do touch the ground, go ahead and lift your toes up. It's gonna give you a little more stretch along the back of the legs. Push the mat away from you with your hands, drag the mat back with your feet and beneath your hands, feel the thumb, pointer, and pinky fingers root into the earth, as well as the inner and outer edges of the palms of the hands. Keep gliding the shoulders back as you send your seat up. Lengthen through both sides of the waist and really drive the heels down. Good, now let's inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, shifting your buttocks back, rib cage toward or to the thighs. Inhale, lift the hips, exhale, sink the heels. Again, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, draw the buttocks back, rib cage to the thighs. Inhale, lift the heels, exhale, sink one more time. Inhale up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, draw the buttocks back, lengthen the spine, rib cage to thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Do a little bit of waving through the spine. So we're going to inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet and round yourself forward into a plank. Then bend your knees, draw your buttocks back, rib cage to the thighs, and straighten your legs out. Let's do that again. Lift up onto the balls of the feet, pull the belly in, roll forward. Then bend your knees, draw your buttocks up, dip your chest, and come back. Again, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, round the spine. Come to plank. Bend your knees, draw your buttocks back, rib cage to the thighs. Let's do 2 more. Lift up onto the balls of the feet, pull the belly in, roll forward. Bend the knees, draw the buttocks back, rib cage toward or to the thighs, straighten heels. 1 more time, up onto the balls of the feet, rock forward to plank. Bend the knees, exaggerate the buttocks back and up, and return to downward facing dog. Sending your seat back and up and the chest toward the thighs. Now from here, let's just walk the feet halfway forward so your ankles are directly underneath your hips. Soften the chest toward the thighs, bend your knees slightly. So you have like a little bit of an angle here at the back of the knees. Draw the shoulders back, move your hips a little bit left and right, releasing tension. Letting go of any of that tightness you're holding on to. Good. Keep shifting the seat back a little bit. Resting the rib cage on the thighs. Feel how the toes try to lift. Keep them down. Good. Another breath or 2. Keep tracking the knees straight ahead. Now we'll start to transfer the weight forward. Straighten the legs out without locking the knees. And let your hips be directly over your ankles. Soften the chest toward the thighs. Draw the shoulders back. Elbows are in. Now we're going to go ahead, inhale the spine halfway up, hands to shins, shoulders are back, seat is back, belly is in, chest is forward. Now exhale, bend your left knee, bringing the left fingertips in front of the left foot, and inhale, open the upper body up to the right, reaching your right arm up, draw the left hip back, rotate the upper body to the right. So keep lengthening through both sides of the waist. Inhale, and as you exhale, try to add a little more twist. Turn the right palm away from you, top of the hand to the small of the back, or to that left hip. Keep drawing that right inner elbow back, even weight in both feet. Then inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, bring the spine down as you straighten out the left leg. Now bend the knee slightly. Once again, shift your weight back more and more toward the heels. Let the rib cage rest on the thighs. Try to keep the toes down. Then go ahead, straighten out the legs as you shift your body's weight forward, hips over the ankles. Draw the shoulders back. Now inhale your spine halfway up, hands to shins, shoulders back, seat back, belly in, chest forward. Right fingertips down to the ground in front of the right foot. Draw the right hip back. Inhale, open the left arm up. Exhaling, rotating your upper body to the left, bending your right knee. Turn the left palm away from you, top of the hand to the small of the back or to your right outer hip, and keep rotating. Even weight in both feet. Draw that left inner elbow to the right. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Another breath. Good, inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, straighten the legs as you bring your chest towards your thighs. Now once again, inhale, spine halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. So we have that little bit of a bend. Keep the hips forward in line with the ankles. Take the hands to your skull, interlace your fingers, and let your spine drape. So you should feel this go a bit to the outer hips here. Certainly a little more into those hamstrings. Draw the shoulders back. Another couple of breaths here. Keep thinking of finding space along the spine. Then straighten the legs. Take your hands to your calves and fold. Keep sending the seat up and slightly forward. Chest toward the thighs. Try looking at your feet. Inhale and exhale. Now once again, soften the knees, sending the buttocks back, weight into the heels, let your arms hang down, fingertips face back. We're gonna let the arms be heavy. Inhale, stack the lower back, start to send your tailbone forward, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Good. Now from here, we're gonna take the hands to the hips. We'll take a step forward if we need to have some mat space behind us, feet hip width. Pull your belly in and lift your chest. Now take your hands toward the back, fingertips aim down in the direction of the buttocks. Hug your inner elbows in. Inhale, open up through the front body, drawing the shoulders back. Breathe. Good, now inhale, stack the spine. Exhale, soften knees, let the spine drape down. Our fingertips face back. Good, now inhale, straighten the knees, spine halfway up, hands to shin, shoulders back, seat back, belly in, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and step that left leg back to a low lunge, bending that right knee deeply. We're going to stay here for a moment, staying low, drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Fingertips to the earth, draw the shoulders back. You can always use blocks if you need them. Now we're going to go ahead, inhale, straighten out the right leg, try to keep your rib cage to the right thigh. You can lift your right toes up if you notice that you're locking your right knee out. Then exhale, bend the right knee and let that left hip dip, dip, dip. Let the left quad drop, draw the right hip back. Once again, inhale, straighten, draw the right hip back, chest forward. Exhale, bend that right knee, let that left quadricep dip, feeling the stretch there in the front of the hip. Inhale, straighten. One more time like this, and we'll bring ourselves all the way down. Bend the right knee, draw that left quad forward and down. Now bring the left quad down. If you're on the quad, point the toes. If you're on the knee, tuck. Step your left hand forward, bring the palm down to the earth, and inhale, open that right arm up. Rotating the left rib cage to the right. Try to get the inner thigh and the left rib cage to touch. Turn the right palm away from you, tapping the hands to the small of the back, or to your left outer hip, and look over that right shoulder. Keep sending your hips and pelvis forward. Breathing here. Really stretch into the front of that left hip. Keep hugging that right knee in. Good, now tuck the left toes, stay in the twist, lift up off that left knee, extend out through the left heel. Keep looking over that right shoulder. Breathe. Good, now inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, both hands down, frame the front foot. Inhale, straighten out that right leg, draw the shoulders back. Lengthen. Then exhale, bend the right knee and step your left foot forward and fold. Inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Soften the backs of the knees. Let's inhale, reverse swan dive to a standing back bend, arms overhead. Breathe and exhale, soften the knees. Drape yourself down as you sweep your arms down and fold. Good, inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins, shoulders back, seat back, belly and chest forward. Exhale, fold. This time, step the right leg back to low lunge. Draw the left hip back and the right hip forward. Stay low. Stay on fingertips or go up on blocks. Now we're going to inhale, straighten out the left leg. You can lift the left toes up. Keep the left rib cage to the left thigh. Then exhale, bend the left knee. Let that right quadricep drop. Let that right hip dip forward. Again, inhale, straighten out the left leg. Lift the left toes up, lengthen the spine. Then exhale, go ahead, bend that left knee, let the right quadricep drop. Keep lifting your chest and dropping your shoulders. One more time. Inhale, straighten out the left leg, draw the left hip back. Remember this one, we're gonna stay low. We're gonna exhale, bend the left knee, draw that right quad forward. Now go ahead, bring the right quadricep down. If you're on the knee, tuck the toes. If you're on the quad, point. Walk your right hand forward, plant the palm. Inhale, open the left arm up, rotating that right rib cage to the left, hug the left inner thigh toward the right rib cage. Turn the left palm away from you, top of the hands to the small of the back, or to your right outer hip. Look over that left shoulder. Keep drawing the right hip forward, left hip back. Draw your right shoulder back. Breathe. Keep drawing that left inner elbow to the right. Now stay in the twist, tuck the right toes, lift up off the right knee. Try to rotate a little deeper here. Really extend out through the right heel. Keep hugging the left inner thigh toward that right rib cage. Good, inhale, the left arm rises. Exhale, both hands down, frame the front foot. Inhale, straighten out the left leg. Good, exhale, bend the left knee, step the right foot forward, and exhale, fold. Now while you're here in this fold, walk your fingertips forward, and let's just pedal it out. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Good, now straighten both legs, exhale, let your hands come on either side of your feet. You can't touch the ground. Go ahead to your shins. Lengthen your spine, get the hips over the ankles. Now we're gonna go ahead, inhale the spine halfway up once again, pressing your hands into the earth, or into your shins, bend your knees slightly to create some resistance there. Hands to the shins, shins to the hands, pull the belly in. Exhale, fold. Soften the backs of the knees. Once again, inhale, reverse swan dive to a standing back bend, quads forward, tailbone forward, chest open, weight in the heels, knees soft. Soften the knees, exhale, hinge from the hips and swan dive forward, hands on either side of your feet. Inhale, once again, spine halfway up, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold, plant your palms or fingers, and this time step your right leg back to your low lunge. Draw the left hip back and the right hip forward, connect to your breath. We're gonna shimmy that right leg back a little farther, come onto the quad or the knee. If you're on the knee, tuck the toes. If you're on the quad, point. Now take both hands to that left thigh, lift your chest, draw the left hip back, and notice I'm sending my right hip point forward and I'm keeping it squared. Keep pressing into that left thigh, open up through the chest. Connect to your breath here. Keep drawing that right quadricep forward. Good, now we're gonna exhale, rest the chest on that left thigh, fingertips down, tuck the right toes, shift your hips back and extend your left heel forward, squaring your hips out. Feel the stretch in the belly of that left hamstring. Flex your left foot. If you wanted to add on, take your right hand to your left, to the ball of the left foot, and really deepen the hamstring stretch. Keep even weight in both sides. Keep lengthening the spine. Good. Now we're going to bring that right hand down. Exhale, bend the left knee. See if you can sink a little deeper into this stretch. Keep drawing the left hip back, and we're hugging the left inner knee toward the midline. Keep lifting your chest, dropping your shoulders. Connect to your breath. Now we'll once again take the hands to the quadriceps. Keep drawing the chest open. Reach your right arm up, lift your chest, connect to your breath. Keep squaring that right hip forward. Breathe. Now snake the left arm to the left side of the mat and take a little side bend to the left. Keep drawing the left hip back and the right hip forward. So we'll work into that left side of the body as you stretch the right. Now inhale, bring the left hand to the quad as you come up. Exhale, both hands down, frame the front foot, tuck the right toes, lift up off the right knee. Inhale, back to plank. Push your way from gravity here, wrists underneath the shoulders. Now from here, exhale, hips up, heels back into your downward facing dog pose. Sending your seat back and up, draw the chest toward the thighs, allow the collarbones to broaden and connect to your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet, and let's exhale, walk forward. Taking those feet between the hands, soften the knees, breathe. Inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and bring the fingertips or the palms to the earth. Let's exhale, step the left foot back to low lunge. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Shimmy that left leg back. Bring the left quadricep down. If you're on the knee, tuck. If you're on the quad, point the toes. Again, draw that right hip back, left hip forward. Rest the ribcage on the thigh. Now walk your hands to the right quadricep. Lift your chest. Connect to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep squaring the hips so that right hip draws back. Another breath. Good, now we're going to exhale, bring the chest toward that thigh. Bring your hands down, tuck your left toes, shift the hips directly over that left knee. Flex your right foot and soften. So I'm not going really super deep today. I'm just kind of keeping it mindful, being more about opening up our bodies. If you want to, take your left hand to the left, to the right ball of the foot, lengthen the spine, draw the shoulders back. You can notice my wrist is just a smidge forward of my shoulder here. You can certainly walk it back or walk it forward. Just keep even weight in both sides of the body. Good, now exhale, bring the left hand down, bend your right knee, shift your pelvis forward, point your left toes. We're gonna go ahead, take the hands back up to the right quadricep, open up through the chest, draw the right hip back. Inhale, the left arm rises, look up, take a spinal extension. Then as you exhale, bring your right hand down to the earth, take a little bit of a side bend. Keep trying to square the hips, breathe. Good, now inhale, bring the right hand to the right quad. Exhale, both hands down. Tuck your left toes, lift up off the left knee. Plant your palms, inhale, plank. Push your way from gravity here, connect to your breath. Good, now we're gonna rock forward to the tippy toes, knees up or down, slow lower chaturanga to your belly. So if you have any low back pain or tension, you're gonna widen the legs a little wider than hip width. We're gonna hug the inner elbows in, line the fingertips up with the chest. Anchor the hip points down. Press the pubic bone down, pull your belly in. Press the tops of the feet down. You're gonna inhale, lift a few inches, keeping your elbows bent. Draw the shoulders back, feel the mid-back work here. Draw your skull bone back and anchor the hip points down. Then exhale, lower. Keep hugging the inner elbows in, drawing the shoulders back. Inhale, lift, maybe a little bit higher here. Open up through the chest, collarbones broaden. Pull the belly in, exhale, lower. Let's do that again, coming up a little higher, hug the inner elbows in, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, lift, open up, draw the skull bone back, lengthen the back of the neck, keep dipping those hips forward, pull your belly in, press into the tops of the feet, into the quads. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to keep the hands where they are. We're going to inhale, float the legs up, pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back. Now sweep the arms back and inhale, lift your chest. Lengthen through the back of the neck, really feeling the back body work. Then exhale, lower. Now again, we'll inhale, lift the lower body up first. Inhale, lift the upper body, reaching through the fingertips, reach through the toes, keep anchoring the hip points down, pulling your belly in. And then exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, float the lower body up, then the upper body lifts as well, drawing the shoulders back, reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the toes, feel the back work. Exhale, release, turn your head to the right. Open the arms out to T, bend your knees, and windshield wiper your legs left and right. Now the next time that your legs go to the right, let them drop out and just turn your head to the left. Keep your head to the left, start to windshield wiper your legs left and right. Now the next time your legs go to the left, let them drop out and turn your head to the right. Nice twist. Good, now return, nose the feet to center, point the toes, draw the heels toward the buttocks, anchor the hip points down. Walk your wrists underneath the shoulders, bring your head back to center, inhale, lift up into a cobra. Might not be as big, that's fine. You don't want to feel your hamstrings totally full. If you do, lower down. Now straighten the legs, come halfway down in the upper body, inhale up to your full cobra. Draw the shoulders back, maybe lift up onto your fingertips, anchor the quads, breathe. Then exhale, big toes touch, knees apart. Let's take a child's pose. Forehead toward or to the mat. Lengthen through the spine, draw the shoulders back and connect to your breath. Good, now we're going to inhale, come back up to all fours, bring the knees underneath the hips, tuck the toes and lift the hips up and draw the heels back to a downward facing dog pose once again. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart. Look back at your feet, make sure they're hip width and parallel. Now just exhale, walk your hands back to your feet so you're in your standing forward fold, feeling the stretch along the back line of the body. Then use your hands as feet, inhale, walk out to a plank. Push away from gravity, lengthen the spine, pull the belly and connect to your breath. Now roll onto the outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right foot, step your left arm slightly forward and to the right, and inhale, reach your right arm up to a variation of side plank. Lift the hips up a little bit and send your right rib cage down. One more breath, make sure that wrist is over the shoulder. Then exhale, return the wrist back to center, wrist underneath the shoulders. Roll onto the outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left foot. Let's inhale, reach the left arm up, lengthen through both sides of the waist. Lift the hip up, lower the left rib cage down, wrist in line with the shoulder. Good, now exhale, return to center. Inhale, hold plank. Exhale, tippy toes to chaturanga. Shoulders are back, elbows are in, neck is long. Inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders in cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sending the seat back and up, and the chest toward the thighs. As the collarbones broaden, really connect to your breath. Sink those heels. Lengthen through the spine, draw the buttocks back and up. Now lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, walk the feet halfway in, ankles underneath the hips. Toes are in line with one another. Inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins or to the earth. Draw the shoulders back, seat back, belly and chest forward. Exhale, fold. Soften the backs of the knees slightly. Take your hands to the calves and try to draw the chest toward the thighs as you send your hips directly over the shoulder, over the ankles, and maybe even a little forward of the ankles, but keep the heels sinking down. Now interlace your fingers, draw your knuckles back, reach the arms up and over, keep sending the chest toward the thighs. Feel free to bend your knees a little bit here. Let the arms go a little bit forward. Keep the action in the arms and try to straighten your legs out. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Now we're going to exhale, rotate the upper body to the left, drawing your right hip back. Feel that left shoulder get a great big stretch. Good, inhale, return to center. And then exhale, rotate the upper body to the right. Soften that left knee if you need to. Right shoulder gets a stretch as you draw your arms to the left. Good, inhale, return to center. Keep the hands interlaced. Exhale the hands to the small of the back, then slowly slide them down on either side of the mat. Let your spine drape. Let your head hang. One more breath. Good, now we're gonna inhale the spine halfway up, hands to shins or to the earth. Separate your feet mat width apart. Some of you may need to turn your heels in and the toes out for garland pose squat. So now we're gonna bend those knees. Let the booty drop down toward the mat. As your buttocks comes down, lengthen your spine. Bring your palms together in prayer. Press your triceps into your inner thighs. Shift the weight back into the heels if you can and lift your toes up. Keep lengthening through your spine. Feeling the buttocks settle down toward the mat. You can move a little bit left, right here. Try to keep the feet as parallel as you can get them. Keep lifting the chest up. Breathe. So we're going to hold this pose for about another 40 seconds. Keep connecting to your breath. Keep lifting the chest up, dropping the shoulders, shifting the weight back into the heels. Actually love this pose, feels so good. Keep pressing those triceps into the inner thighs. A little bit of smile. See how much more time we have. It's about another 15 seconds. Now we're going to get ready to take a transition. Stay low. Reach your arms forward, fingertips forward. Keep shifting your weight back into your seat. Lift your chest. Then sweep your arms behind you, fingertips down. Bring the buttocks down. Scooch forward toward the front of the mat. Take your hands to your shins. Draw the heels in toward you and sit up nice and tall. Thighs to the chest, chest to the thighs. Keep that nice kind of alignment with the chest to the thighs. Lift up off the heels. Lift up onto the tippy toes, and let your toes float up off the mat. Now transfer the hands to the hamstrings and just wrap your arms around your hamstrings like you're kind of carrying your own body. Keep drawing the chest up, bring the calves to parallel, and flex your feet, driving through the heels and sending your toes towards you. Feel like you're trying to push the wall in front of you away from you. Now keep that action and maybe extend the legs up toward the ceiling like you're pushing it away from you. Then exhale, just rock back onto your back. Let your ankles go over your hips here. Let your hips get heavy. Open your arms out to T for a moment and think of almost like legs up the wall. Here we're going to inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex. Again, inhale, point. Exhale, flex. One more time. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Now we're going to inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Wrap your arms around the right hamstring or shin. Keep lengthening the right buttock away. Keep flexing the left foot. Then inhale, extend the right heel up, open the arms out to T. Now let's exhale, bend the left knee, bring the left knee in, hold on to the left hamstring or shin, lengthen the left buttock away. Good. Now inhale, extend the left leg up, bring your arms down on either side of your hips, palms face down. Let's exhale, bend the knees, bring the heels toward the buttocks, keeping the feet about hip width apart. Lengthen through the entirety of the spine, press the shoulders and arms down. Step into the feet. Tilt your tailbone up as you inhale, imprinting your lower back. Then exhale, squeeze the buttocks, lift the spine up. Now you may wish to walk your feet a little forward. Keep your head on straight. Anchor the shoulders down. I'm going to widen my legs a little bit wider than hip width here, but keep my knees tracking straight ahead. Now I'm going to interlace my fingers, walk my shoulders underneath me, and lift my hips up a little bit higher, letting the rib cage open up here. Keep tracking those knees to the midline or in straight line, like the inner thighs track to the midline. Keep broadening the chest, the collarbones. Keep stretching into the chest, working into the buttocks. Now inhale, lift your heels. Keep those knees tracking straight ahead. Breathe. Keep sending the tailbone forward, shins forward, knees forward. Keep the hips lifted, sink the heels. Try that again. Inhale, lift the heels. Try to keep the hips unchanged. Exhale, sink the heels. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Undo the interlace, walk the shoulders out from underneath you, and just bring your spine back down. Now, we're going to go ahead, make sure the feet are hip width and parallel. Right knee tracks in line with the hip point. Inhale, extend your left leg up, cross your left leg over the right leg, and just let it hang here. Flex your left foot, square the hips, press the hands into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up, work into the buttock. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep squeezing the inner thighs. Lengthen the left buttock away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, lift. Work that right glute. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And this is your last one. Lift and lower. Now come all the way down. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Bring the left sole of the foot down. Make sure that left knee is in line with the left hip point. Inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, cross the right leg over the left. Flex your right foot. Here we go, both shoulders down. Inhale, lift the hips up, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, lower, hover. Again, inhale, lift. Try to keep the hips level. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This is your last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Bring the spine down. Inhale, extend that right leg up. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the feet down. Open the arms out to T. Bring the legs to tabletop, knees over the hips, heels slightly higher than the knees. Drive the heels away from you. Keep both shoulders down. We're going to exhale, release the knees to the right and the head to the left. Take the right arm to the outside of the left thigh. You can stay here or straighten your legs out to the right and hold on to the outer thigh, calf, or big toes as you lengthen the left buttock away. Keep the left shoulder down. Good, now open the right arm out to T, bend the knees, inhale. As you exhale, bring the nose and knees back to center. Find your tabletop, knees over the hips, heels slightly higher than the knees. Keep the right shoulder down, exhale, release the knees to the left, head to the right. Take your left arm to the outside of the right thigh as you lengthen your right buttock away and maybe straighten out the legs. Keep the hand to the thigh, calf, or catch your big toes, and keep lengthening the right buttock away. Feel that stretch in the right outer hip. Then open the left arm out to T. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, return the nose and the knees back to center. Lengthen the tailbone. We're going to inhale, extend the legs up, widen the legs about hip width apart, and either bend your knees towards your underarms, holding onto your hamstrings, outer ankles, or the outer edges of the feet for happy baby. Lengthen your tailbone. Let the rib cages and inner thighs kind of connect. So kind of like what we did in garland pose earlier. Now rock a little bit left and right here. Good, keep lengthening through the spine. Then return to center and drive the heels up, toes towards you. Try to get the knees toward the earth here. Keep lengthening the tailbone in opposition. So tendency is to bring it up. You want to elongate it. Another couple of breaths. Enjoy the stretch. Now take your hands to your inner thighs, inner ankles, or inner arches of the feet. Open the legs apart to splits, and depending on how flexible you're feeling today, trying to get those toes down to the earth as you lengthen your tailbone away. Keep flexing your feet. Breathe. Feel the stretch along the inner thighs. Maybe curl up, look toward the front of your mat. Keep drawing the feet down, and then exhale, come back down. Good, now bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Let's exhale, release the outer edges of the feet to the mat. Knees are out. Hands on your inner thighs, rock a little bit left and right. Relax your jaws, relax your face. Allow your eyes to close. Release your hands, palms up on either side of hips and slide them slightly away so your shoulders can lie flush. And let's take this version of Shavasana. Make sure that if your tailbone feels like it's tilting down or too far up, you find that neutral space in between. Make sure the lower back is resting, and rest the entire body now. And we're going to go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to the mat as we inhale. Draw those inner thighs together. Now bring the right knee into the chest, followed by the left. Wrap your arms around your hamstrings or shins. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock left and right. Now exhale, curl the upper body up, nose toward to or between the knees. You can get your nose between your knees. Catch the outer edges of the feet. Curl up a little higher. Good, now inhale, roll up to a cross-legged seat. Let's go ahead and take a moment here to find our cross-legged seat. Ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Rest your hands on your lap and take a moment to breathe. Let's bring the palms together in prayer, bowing the chin toward the chest, and take a moment to practice gratitude, grateful for someone and something today. Grateful for each and every one of you. Hope you enjoyed today's practice and felt your body move in great ways to wake you up. Thank you. Namaste.